reading today is Psalm 125 and Matthew 26 and 27 and the 125th Psalm. Wow, oh, what a great Psalm. Verses 1 and 2 are the ones that I want to plant in our hearts this morning. Those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be moved, but abides forever. As the mountains surround Jerusalem, so the Lord surrounds his people from this time forth and forever. Wow. Great promise, man. And many commentators have commented on this psalm with wonderful words explaining the meaning of the psalm. The key thought that I have taken from it comments is this business of trusting the Lord. And I love what Charles Haddon Spurgeon says about it. All that deal with God must deal upon trust, and he will give comfort to those only that give credit to him, and make it appear they do so by quitting other confidences and venturing to the utmost for God. The closer our expectations are confined to God, the higher our expectations may be raised. Wow, what a great thought. No wonder he's called the Prince of Preachers. But there are indeed mountains that surround Jerusalem. They may not be necessarily higher or greater, but they do surround the city as fortification against all attacks of the enemy. And as long as Israel was serving the Lord, they were secure. Even so, they're still God's chosen people today, and one day this is again going to be their testimony. But what about our position? How does that impact us? What are we to take away from this psalm? Are we any less secure in our walk and our relationship with the Lord? The word is those who trust in the Lord. That's the key. He has done everything that he could do or that he will need to do for us in order to gain our trust. The issue is not with him, but with us. Will we, based on what we know about God from his word and what we see all around us and of the workings of God, will we trust him? I go back to Spurgeon. All that deal with God must deal upon trust. The key to our walk and our relationship with the Lord is built around this word trust. How do we learn to trust him? Well, by spending time getting to know him. The more we know, the greater our trust. The greater we trust, the more love and service we render to him. It's the promise, and it is an inevitable result of that relationship. And my prayer is, for grace to trust him more. It's just so important. Jesus wants us to trust. He has built that relationship for us to trust him with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and to serve him and be obedient to him. Because he knew the Father, he trusted him completely and did the Father's bidding. And that issue for him was settled in the garden. So what about you and me? Have we settled the issue of trusting him? Instead of trying to work everything out in ourselves to gain his favor or to whatever else to gain salvation, have we put our trust in him? And as we have been saved, are we now continuing to trust him with the stuff of life, the things that come our way, knowing that he has only our good in mind? Oh, for grace to trust him more. Amen. May the Lord richly bless you today as you trust him more and more.